me see. Ishan, did you give me the book?
Oh, I don't know. It's not in my room. I think I gave it to you. Let me check.
Got it. Okay, so let me share my screen. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, if everybody can turn their cameras on, that will be great. Wonderful. Okay, so today we are gonna do a new story. It's called Aditi and Indra, right? Uh, who knows who is Aditi? We have spoken about in the past. Who knows that? Who knows who is Aditi? And I'll give you a clue. There is another person called Aditi, right? Aditi and Indra. Who knows who is Aditi?
Wait, is Didi like a female? Is she Indra's wife?
Yes, she's female. But what?
Indra's wife?
No, Indra's wife is Sachi. Okay, let's see. Nimai?
The demigods, or something like that.
Demigod's what?
Demigod's mother, or something.
Very close. Yes, Gauri.
The demon's mother?
Yes, Aditi is the mother of demigods. Diti is the mother of the demons. From Diti comes Daityas, the demons, and Aditi, the Adityas and Indra, right? So, who is Indra? Now, that's a simple question. Everybody should know, right? Yes, Meera. And sit up nicely.
The king of heaven.
The king of heaven, yes. So this is the story of Diti and Indra. So one time what happened, the mother of the demons, Diti, she was very upset with Indra because Indra, if any problem she has with the demons, she goes to Vishnu and Indra goes to Vishnu and Indra gets these demons killed, right? And to favor Indra, like remember the time when Indra was scared of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. They went along with the demigods to Vishnu to kill those sons, right? Because Vishnu had killed Hiranyaksha in the form of which form did Lord Vishnu kill Hiranyaksha? Which form did he take? What was his name? Which incarnation of the Lord killed Hiranyaksha? Who was Hiranyaksha? First of all, who was Hiranyaksha? Okay, let's see, Meera. Who was Hiranyaksha?
The brother of Hiranyakashipu.
Yes, and what did he do to be killed by Lord Vishnu? Okay, let's see. Okay, who can say what did he do to be killed by Lord Vishnu? Come on, this is revision. You guys should know this, but back of your hands, right? You should know all this. Okay, Meera.
He was digging too much in the earth to find gold.
And yes, that's very nice. Right? He loved gold. And then what happened? The earth
Fell in the ocean.
in the Garbhodak ocean, and Vishnu came in the form of
Vara?
Varahadev, yes, more incarnation. And Varahadev lifted the earth with his tusks. Yes. And so, and then Hiranyakashipu. Everybody knows Hiranyakashipu? Jasvita, you know Hiranyakashipu? Jasvita? You're muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah.
Who was Hiranyakashipu? What did he do?
Hiranyakashipu?
Yeah. What did you do? We have studied this.
Oh, I didn't. No, that's mine.
Remember, he had a son, 5-year-old son, who was teaching his classmates.
He was trying to kill Prahlad Maharaj.
Yes, Hari is not just with her, right?
Wait, I don't think I remember.
You remember Prahlad Maharaj,
Um,
the 5-year-old boy who was being trampled on by the elephants, who was being put in oil.
is he the demon father
Yes, the
who
demon father.
wanted to? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I remember.
Yes, Hari said it right. Correct, Hari. Good job. So Hiranyakashipu was being killed by Narsimadev, right? Narsimadev, Vishnu came in the form of half man, half lion. So Diti was like, okay, this guy Indra always has my sons killed, right? Um, that hard-hearted Indra is the cause of my son's death. Only when sinful Indra is killed, I can rest in peace. She was thinking like that. I wish to have a son who can kill him. She was thinking like that. I will, I want a son who can kill Indra. She was not thinking like, okay, what her sons did, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksh, what they did was wrong, and whatever punishment they received from Lord Vishnu was correct. She was not thinking like that. She was envious of Indra. Like, this guy is is a king and he's ruling in peace when my sons are killed, and she wanted his death. So what did she do? She constantly served her husband, right? We also have studied this, that Kashyap Muni had two wives, Diti and Aditi. Diti is the mother of the demons, Aditi is the mother of the demigods. So Diti now started her serving Kashyap Muni, her husband, with sweet and charming words, and she tried to impress him. She was serving him so very nicely. So Kashyap Muni was very learned, but he could not, like, he saw that artificial behavior and said, okay, you are serving me very nicely. Okay, ask any boon, ask for any benediction. I will give it to you. And so her husband's promise, she was like, okay, my husband has given me this promise. She was became very joyful, and she said, okay, my only desire is to get an immortal son who can kill cruel Indra, right? I want a son who will never die and who can kill Indra, who is the cause of my son's death. So this is very unusual, and it should not be India. It should be Indra. Should not be killed. It should be Indra. So he was thinking, if I do this, I will fall down to hell. How can I kill Indra? Because Indra is the king of the demigods, and he takes care of so many things. I I should not have given the promise. I knew that she must be having some cruel intentions. So now I need to find a solution. How I can do this? That she will not get a son like that, and she's also happy. So he said that Kashyap Muni said that you will have to perform a sacrifice, or a vrata. And vrata. Everybody understands what is a vrata? Okay, Sastra Ashrita, what is a vrata?
It's like a puja.
Yes, it's like a puja. What do you do in that?
Um, um, not exactly sure.
Okay. So what? Who can answer this question? What is a vrata?
It's like a fast that you do.
Yes, it's like a fast you do, but there are many other things you do in addition to the fasting. The fasting, why do we
It's
do
like a
fast?
puja that you have to do it while you fast and all that to like get good
Yes,
fortune. And
yes,
like people do it like during like a lot of things like Ekadashi or like Karva
yes,
Chauth or other
yes,
things. Yeah.
yes, very nice. Ayati knows it all. She knows, and
Yeah,
you
people,
will also know.
I was originally in Swadhyay. It did me well, you know.
Okay, okay. So, but why do we do vrata? What is the main purpose of, say, Ekadashi vrata? What is the main purpose? Just to fast, to become thin, to become slim? Why do we do vratas like Ekadashi? Yes, Ayati.
I don't know for sure, but I think it's to like give up on certain things for Krishna.
Yes. So the main reason for doing Ekadashi Vrata is to become closer to Krishna, right? If you don't have to eat and cook on Ekadashi, where you're only eating fruits, you don't have to cook, right? And even if you're eating quinoa or something, you don't have to make a opulent meal. You don't have to waste time eating so much. You get more time to chant, to hear, to worship the Lord. That is why we do vratas. Vrat means to you're sacrificing something for the pleasure of Krishna. That's why we do vrat. So he's saying, Kashyap Muni saying, there is a vrata you have to do. It's called Pum Shavana Vrata, right? You have to do this for 1 year. Now, if you follow it strictly and don't make any mistake, then you will get a son like son who can kill Indra. Otherwise, if you don't do this nicely, your son will become a friend of Indra. It will go opposite. Yes, I'll come to you, Sahasrashita. So if you don't do this vrata carefully, you will have a son or sons who will become friends of Indra. So similar story we heard where somebody wanted to kill Indra and became opposite that Indra killed them. Can you tell me? We just did this story. Sahasrashita?
Dhritarashtra.
Yes. So what happened? Why did it become opposite?
Because his father, the Dhritarashtra's father, he spelled the mantras wrong.
Yes, very nice. Their father Twashta, he was angry because their son was killed by Indra, right? And so he wanted a son who could kill Indra. And while performing the sacrifice, he pronounced the mantra wrongly, and Vritrasura was being killed by Indra, right? So you had a question, Sahasrashita?
Yes, so she's not gonna eat for 1 year.
No,
What's
she's
the
gonna
better?
eat. No, no, she's gonna eat. I don't know the details of this vrata. Some vratas they are saying they say that you can only drink milk. Some vratas are being said that you can eat only fruits. I don't know the specifics of this mantra. Uh, I can look it up. I will. Yes, Ayati, you have something.
I mean, like based on like where like it like what the timings and where it takes like the time period, it's probably not eating anything because back then like everyone was like superhuman, you know. So it's probably nothing.
We will
I'm
have
not
to.
sure. That's mine.
Yeah, yeah. We will have to look it up. I will have to look it up.
Yeah.
But
But it's my personal assumption. So yeah.
yeah, assumption, yes. But in those kind of things, we should try to look it up and see what is the truth so that we get to know. So the instructions were uh, the food part, I don't know, but the other instructions were that Aditi should not harm or curse anybody, right? Not say any bad word, not curse anybody, not to speak lies, touch any impure thing, or associate with bad people. She should worship cows. She should worship Brahmanas, goddess Lakshmi, and Narayan. Diti was happy. Okay, this I will do. I want a son who will kill Indra. She started eagerly doing this vrata. Now, Indra came to know, right? Indra sometimes knows, yes, Ayati.
Okay, question. So if like Diti has to do all of this for like for the breath, um, won't she just start becoming like closer to Krishna and Narayan because like she's like doing all of this? So will she like lose that intent of like you
Yeah, you
know?
already know it, Ayati.
Is that true? Did I actually? What? That's true?
We will see. Yes, 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 you're right. She,
Oh wow. Okay, thank you.
yeah, because when you start worshipping Krishna, you lose all your bad habits and bad thoughts, right? And that's why Kashyap Muni was very smart, right? This happened with little Dhruva also, right? He wanted a kingdom, 5-year-old child, because he was insulted by his stepmother. He wanted a kingdom which was greater than his father's kingdom, grandfather's kingdom, Brahmaji's kingdom. He went like, I want bigger kingdom than my father's father. And Brahmaji has all the 14 worlds. He wanted a bigger kingdom than that because his stepmother insulted, and he kept on worshipping Lord Vishnu for 6 months. And then when Lord Vishnu came in front of him, he says, like, I was asking for a broken piece of glass when I'm getting the crystal in the form of you, that you are the most important thing. I was just asking a kingdom, which is nothing. Sometimes we ask, oh, mommy, daddy, can I get Xbox? Can I get some more screen time? Can I get to play outside? Those are temporary things. Yes, you need to do those things. But what is the most important thing? Is love of Godhead. We think, oh, the success is what? I was telling this the other day. Recently, most of you graduated, or most of you finished your school and getting into a new class. There were two kids. There were two graduates. One was Manish, the other was Pooja. I'm just making up names. They graduated from their college, right? They graduated from their college. The professor called them on the stage and said, okay, Manish, what is your definition of success? Manish says, okay, my definition of success, that I should have a huge mansion, a private jet, an island of my own, 20 luxurious cars, um, all the diamond, like wonderful diamonds and jewels for me and my wife. And like whenever I go, I am going in my private jet, or the cars I'm driving are most luxurious ones. The clothes I'm wearing are most branded ones. This is my definition of success. Who agrees with that? So then he asked, Pooja, what's your definition of success? Pooja says, oh, my definition of success is very simple. I want to marry Manish. What does that mean? She doesn't do the hard work.
Is
I know.
wouldn't that be like, using someone for their stuff,
Yeah,
for their
yeah,
things?
yeah.
Oh, I thought
Wait,
Pooja was gonna be
wait.
like, oh, my definition of success is worshiping Krishna, but never mind. That's
Wait,
what I
the she
So,
wanted to get whatever she wanted without any of the work.
yeah. So, so we have to think, what is the definition of success? Yes, you need to live a comfortable life, but that is like having so much money is not the definition of success. Like there are so many rich people who still commit suicide. They're Hollywood personalities, big singers. They're not happy. So money can money bring you all the happiness in the world?
mean,
So
like
I'm not
also,
saying yes, I agree.
um, I think the reason why they would do that is because like even though you have so much money, but you also have like so much responsibility of it. Cause like, um, for example, you have a luxurious car, as you said earlier, it crashes, and you have to pay for the car, including like other fines or for other people. Um, you're gonna wanna play. So, yeah.
Yes. So you can make money, you can make lots of money, but use it not for your enjoyment that I want this and that. You utilize in serving Krishna and his devotees. Make big temples, feed people, create Krishna conscious schools, hospitals for other people who need help. That is the best use of money. Not saying, I want a private jet, I want luxurious cars. So here, Diti, why did we go in this route? Diti was asked to worship Lakshmi Narayan. God is Lakshmi and Narayan. So when you worship Krishna and Vishnu, all your bad things will go away. Just like Dhruv Maharaj wanted a kingdom bigger than he said, no, I don't want it now. But Krishna gave him anyways. When you worship Krishna, all your bad thoughts and bad intentions will go away, right? So if Meera wants a chocolate, she might go to her uncle who and say, "Can I get a chocolate? Can I get a chocolate?" And her uncle might give it to her. But if she comes to me, I said, "Okay, you can only have one chocolate, not the whole box. Otherwise, you will spoil your teeth." That is what Krishna is. Krishna is like our father. He will not give you bad things. He'll give you things which will purify you. Does that make sense? So now Indra knew that Diti is doing this so that she can have a son who can kill him. So he was trying to find a fault, right? Remember, the premise of the vrata was she cannot touch any impure thing, she cannot associate with bad people, she cannot harm or curse anybody, she cannot speak lies, she has to worship cows. So he was always trying to find a fault so that her vrata will fall, like it'll be done. So he he disguised himself. He's not coming as Indra. He disguised himself. He's daily bringing her flowers, fruits, roots, woods, kusha, grass, leaves, sprouts, so that she could worship Lakshmi Narayan. She's giving all the things to her so that she could worship Lakshmi Narayan. So, like a hunter, right? Sometimes hunter covers himself with deer skin so that the deer is not able to understand who is behind that, so that the deer will think, oh, it's another deer, but he covers with the deer skin, and then he can come out from the deer skin and uses bow and arrows to hunt the deer, right? But Diti was faultless. She was not doing anything wrong. So Indra was becoming worried. So one time Diti made a mistake. That's what he was looking for. Diti made a mistake. She forgot to wash her hands, mouth, and feet after eating. Generally, after eating, we wash at least our mouth. Yes, it's a good habit that we have to wash our mouth. Otherwise, it'll become our teeth will not they will become contaminated. So she did not wash her mouth, hands, and feet and went to sleep without washing her feet and hands and mouth. So now this Indra found that fault and he became smaller and he entered her womb to kill the baby inside of the womb. Right? He was magical. He had magical powers. So Diti was sleeping. He went inside her womb and with his thunderbolt, everybody knows, right? Indra's weapon is thunderbolt. Raja. So he cut the embryo into 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, saying it'll be done. The baby will die. He cut the embryo into 7 pieces. But what happened? They became 7 children. So he says like, okay, 7 children. I'm going to cut each of these children into 7 more pieces. Again, each child, he cut them into 7 more pieces. But those 7 one child into 7 pieces. So they became 49 children, right? Indra was very surprised. Yes, Ayati.
Okay, but like, wasn't that if Didi made like a mistake, then like the kid would become a friend of Indra?
Yes,
So why
no.
is he letting this
No,
happen?
he's also bewildered now. Now you will see that these 49 children will become friend of Indra.
Okay.
So these children came up to him and they said, we are your brothers. We have taken birth from our father, Kashyap Muni, and we are the Maruts. We are your friends. Why are you trying to kill us? We are already 49. So Indra is like, okay, now I understand. She did a mistake. Shh. So these people will not kill me. And so he said, yeah, I will not kill you because you were supposed to be the cause of my death, but you are all my brothers and I have nothing to fear. I will not kill you. So now Diti was in her sleep. Now she got up and she was like surprised. Like, I have 49 sons and they are friends of Indra. How did this happen? She saw Indra also. Like, I performed this vrata so that I can get a son like you, as a son to kill you. But now they're 49 and they are friends with you. How did this happen? Tell me, Indra, what happened? So Indra replied, Mother, because she's the stepmother, I was selfish. I I I heard that you're doing this vrata to get a son to kill me, but I came to find a fault in you. And so I went inside your womb when you made the fault to cut this embryo into 7 pieces, and then they became 7 children, and then I again cut each child into 7 more pieces. So now there are 49 children. Now I understand I could not kill them because you worshipped Lakshmi Narayan, you worshipped Krishna. So you're blessed with these good kids. And please, please forgive me my sinful acts. Now, Diti had been worshipping Lakshmi Narayan, Lakshmi and God Narayan for a year. So her bad thoughts were gone, and she saw that Indra was telling the truth. She was happy with his truthfulness and humility. Otherwise, she would have cursed Indra, right? Because he was trying to kill her sons. So her sons, the Maruts, because she had been worshipping Lakshmi Narayan, she she forgave Indra, and her sons became very powerful, equal to the demigods. Then Indra offered respects to her, mentioned sorry, and he went to with her permission, went to heaven along with his brothers, 49 Maruts. Now, Kashyap Muni was very happy that, oh, after worshipping for 1 year, my wife Diti is becoming so good, right? Um, when people worship Krishna or Lakshmi Narayan or any form of Vishnu, their bad intentions are purified. So he was very happy that Diti was purified, right? Uh, so now let's do some questions. Do you believe that Diti was correct in trying to have Indra killed? Was and is somebody wants to share? Who wants to share? No, but if those, like, suppose you have a very nasty friend and she calls you names, has given a very bad name in front of others, calls you, say, something very, like, she calls you stupid all the time, and she in front of others, in front of your other friends, she calls you different names and criticizes you. And then you're thinking, why is she doing like this? Would you think bad of her and say, okay, make Krishna do something bad to her? Is that a good thought? Why not? That person is doing bad to you. Okay, who is going to answer? I'm not going to. Meera has already answered a few questions today. Let's ask Nimai. Nimai, what would you say?
Because you shouldn't like if it happened to you, but you shouldn't do it back to them because
Yeah,
you
because
you
why?
did something.
Because say it again. I can't hear you. Speak louder a little. Why would you not do it?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Think. Okay, let's see. Shlok, can you answer the question? Shlok?
I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking. Okay. Besides Meera, who? Okay, just Vida. Let's see.
Because like two things. Because like if you shouldn't like if they do something bad to you, because you shouldn't do it back like that, and also like we're all like children of Lord Krishna.
Yes. We all are children of Krishna. We all are children of Krishna. So that person is being foolish. He does not understand. He's doing wrong. Then you pray to Krishna. Krishna, please give him intelligence. Krishna, please give him intelligence. That doesn't mean that you don't speak up for yourself, that that person is keep on doing it, that you will not say anything and keep tolerating that. You can talk to that person and say, okay, this is not nice. You should not say this. But you do not wish from your heart, oh, that person should die. That person should have an accident. You should never think like that. You can talk to that person. You can tell the teacher so that that person doesn't do this anymore. But you should never think bad of that person, because everybody in this world, even the ants, the elephants, animals, plants, human beings, everybody is a child of Krishna, right? So why would we want bad for anybody? We pray for them that they become better. Yes, Meera.
I'm gonna say that.
Oh, you were going to say that. Sorry. But see, we have to give uh, we have to give an opportunity to everyone, right? So now sometimes we can get the question, okay, sometimes people can do bhakti, they can pray to Krishna with evil desires, right? They can do bhakti, so just like Diti was doing, to kill Indra. Will the Lord bestow mercy on those people? Will the Lord be nice to them? That's the answer. Like Diti had a bad intention in her mind. Yes, Diti had a bad intention. So when you worship, even with a bad intention, your mind will be purified. So whatever it is, even if you want so much money, who should you worship? Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan. Whatever desire you might have, because Lord Krishna will purify the desire. But if you go to say to Ganesha, Ganesha is like an uncle, or you go to say Indra, or you go to Agni, or you go to Vayu, or you go to Shiva, they might not purify your desire. You know, Ravan was a devotee of who was Ravan's Ishtadev. Yes, Ishan.
Didn't he like worship Shiva?
Yes. There are many demons who worship Shiva or Brahma. Hiranyakashipu worshipped Brahma. Right? Did Brahmaji were able to take out his bad desires? No. He wanted to kill his son. So when you worship Krishna, Radha Krishna, all your bad desires will go out. But if you worship anybody else, your bad desires may not get out. Right? Lord Shiva is at a very, very exalted position. He's one of the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. You can worship him as that, I want to worship Krishna like you. But if you have any desire, like Sarashrashita, you want to become the first in your class in academics, you worship Krishna, Radha Krishna. Just with that, you want to become the best singer in the world, you can do that. You can have that desire. You worship Radha Krishna. Meera, you want to become the greatest artist in the world, you can do that. You can have that desire, but you worship Radha Krishna with that desire.
I only want to be an artist.
Yeah, that's what I said. Or you want to just be an artist, not the greatest artist.
Yeah.
Right? So you worship Radha Krishna and it will come. He will purify your desire. Or he might want to become the greatest kirtaniya in the world. You worship Radha Krishna. Right? When we want to become greatest, we have to understand who is the greatest? Krishna. Everything comes from him. Everything comes from him. So we have to understand we can never become the greatest. There will always somebody or something, or even Krishna, who will surpass us, who definitely has everything. So we are just getting a teeny tiny bit from Krishna. Okay. Now, with that being said, let me pull up the verses from Bhagavad Gita so that we can practice them. We will recite first the things we have done so far together, and then we will learn a new shloka today. Everybody can, let me stop here, share the other screen. Can you guys see the Bhagavad Gita shlokas? Yes? Let's recite together. Everybody unmute. We will from 1.1 to, we did 3.27. We have to do 4.2 today, right? So let's start from 1.1 to 3.27. Everybody will recite together, and then we will do 4.2 together. Okay, everybody ready? Unmute yourself. Let's recite together. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavedayutsavah
Vamaka
Pandavah
Pandavashaiva
Sanjaya
Karnatosho Bhata Svabhava Prichanichita Sheshanishchitam Brungitam Me Vishyastaham Sadimam Tvam Prapanyam Dehino Srinita Dehe Kampayanchara Dehantara Prapte Dina Tatsanamuriti Madraspashasti Kaunteya Rutosha Sukata Mohabaino Nityastam Satya Bharata Nityava Kadachi Nayam Topayat Srushti Prabhavayam Vidyate Sasya Ayatena Topayat Vyavasayam Bhute Ete Akunandana Avasapariyantasya Buddhaya Vyavasayinam
Vishaya Vinivartante
Yantante
Grantharasya Dehinam Yavasta Paramita Nimute Jayato Vishayantara Sandasteshu Bajayate Sanga Sanjayate Karma Papa Vidayate Krodam Bhavati Sammoha Sammoha Smriti Vikramaha Smriti Bhangsha Vinasha Vinasha Pranashriti Yagna Shakti Shashara Sarvatipisha Munjante Paye Pancha Jagate Kriyamanani Gune Karmani Sarvam Samsara Jnata Karta Aham Iti Manyate.
From prosperity, Rashtraktana.
Okay, now we will do this verse today. Before doing that, everybody's summer vacation started or it's going to start soon, yes?
Yeah. I have no more school. My 4 days left.
How many days left?
2 more days left for me. My
have 2
school's
more
already
days.
over.
Okay.
My
So
school-
now there is gonna be a project for summers.
Okay.
I quit.
I plan on
There's,
staying
there's
in
no
bed all day.
quitting here.
Nobody ever
The project
My
is
summer is completed.
Sean, we both quit. Yeah.
no.
I'm so
Narasimha,
sorry,
come
I'm
on
quitting.
camera, please.
Too.
Sahasra, Ashita,
Wait.
yes, please.
I have 3 Bhagavatam
But
projects
our
over
summer
the
is
summer.
complete.
Say that again, Sahasra, Ashita.
But our summer vacation is completed.
I know.
Oh,
Be a
India.
little, but and I'm gonna give 1 month for this project, so you should be able to do it.
But if it's like some giant poster project that we have to put like, oh my god,
No,
this
giant.
verse's actual meaning is blah 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 yada yada. Like, no.
No. So you guys have to prepare a 15-minute talk. A 15-minute
15 minutes is where I'm stopping. I'm so sorry. No, thank you.
That's really long.
I'll do 3 minutes. It's fine. No.
Okay.
I
So
can do
okay.
About what?
Okay, let's say who can make 15 minutes is fine, otherwise 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Okay.
This ain't TED Talk.
Deal.
And so everybody, all of you, and I'm gonna give you a month's time. Today is June 1st. I'll give you until July 12th.
July 12th.
No, we should do something later. So like July 21st.
And what's the talk gonna be about?
The
Yeah.
talk, you have to pick some Krishna conscious topic, right? Suppose you read a story, which Krishna conscious story, which
Can
you
I just like?
Do
Can
we
I
have
just
to
like
give a
present an
recording to
OO
you?
speech?
Wait, do we
No,
have to
you
give a
guys will
recording to
you
you?
guys will demonstrate or present that to this whole class, and we
Oh,
will record it.
Okay.
Can't we just
Can
send
I
you
just,
recordings and
can
then
I-
the recording and stuff?
You can do the recording too, but it's better you can present it here so that you are also getting the feedback. If you want to do the recording, that's also fine. But pick a topic which you like so much about Krishna. Say somebody might like Govardhan Leela, they might create a PowerPoint of that. Somebody might like, okay, they might have read a book from Chaitanya Charan Prabhu, Gita for the CEO. They might want to
That's about
summarize
a
the book.
story.
You can do a recording, or you can, when you come to the class on July 12th, you can present it there in front of everybody.
Okay, question. Can I just like present like one of my OO speeches? Because it's probably long enough.
No.
Oh, wait, you do it.
You should, this is something you should do for Krishna, for the devotees, and this is the good use of your vacation time. So try to make something new.
I have
Right.
3 Bhagavatam projects over the summer.
So it
Yeah,
could
you
be
can reuse one of them. What are your projects, Nimai?
One for my school, from my school, one from another class, and one from this one.
wait, so it's like anything
projects to do.
about
Say that
Krishna?
again. Say that again.
Like we can do like a story.
Yes, any
Speech?
Krishna story, but with
Any
PowerPoint.
Krishna with PowerPoint.
Yeah, with PowerPoint.
Daddy.
The pictures and PowerPoint. Make it nice.
We need to like
Okay.
make a okay.
Okay. So now we will
Dad.
recite this verse and then we will end. Who knows this verse?
Dad.
Yes, Meera.
I only have 3 projects to do.
Okay, you can do more. Yes, Nimai, let's go ahead.
A painting.
Meera, Nimai.
Parampara praptam the imam rajasayo vidu sa kalena mahata yoga nashta parantapa.
You read the translation, beta. Very nice, Nimai.
This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost.
Very nice, very nice. So what other class do you do, Nimai?
Shiva Vilas Prabhu's class.
Okay, sure, we'll ask. So you're with the Ishan in that class too.
Yeah.
Okay. So this verse is talking about that that Krishna is saying that the spiritual science is received in a parampara, in a disciplic succession. A guru tells that Krishna said this to somebody, and that person will tell his disciple, that disciple will tell his disciple, and in that way, the spiritual science is propagated, right? It goes from a chain. But that succession was broken, and that science was lost, that spiritual science was lost, and therefore Krishna is speaking again this to Arjun. Okay, let's see. Who wants to do this again? Who wants to recite? Gauri wants to recite?
Yes, Prabhuji. एवं परम्परा प्राप्तिम् इमां राजस्य यो विदुः सकालेन महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप.
Very nice. Okay, Ishan.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the Windows thingy instead of the mute button, and okay. Anyway, whatever. Evam parampara praptam emam rajarsayo vidu sakalneha mahata yoga nashta parantapa.
Very nice. Okay.
Finally, a verse I don't know.
Okay, Narsimadev. I didn't see you on camera. Is it possible for you to come on camera today?
Yeah. एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमां राजर्षयो विदुः सकालेन महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप.
Very nice. Sakalena mahata yogo nashtaha prantapa. Very nice. Okay, Jasvita. Evam, you want my help?
Yeah, wait. Evam parampra
Praptam.
wait. Pramtam.
Imam rajarashayo viduhu.
Imam Rajarasaya Vidahu.
Duhu. Sakalena mahata.
Sakalena Mahata
Yogo nashtaha parantapa.
Yogo Nashtaha Parantapa.
Very nice. Okay, let's see Shastra Ashrita.
एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं रजरसयो विदुः कलेनः महता योगो नास्तः परन्तप.
Yes, very nice. Okay. The other sister?
एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमां राजसयो विदुः कलेनः महत योगो नित्यः
Parantapa.
नष्टः परम्.
Ayati? Ayati?
I go, it's 4.2, right?
Yes.
All right. Evam parampara praptam imam rajasayo vidu sakalene
Aleneha.
kaleneha
Sa.
mahata. Oh, I
Yogo.
can't read this.
Yogo nashtaha. Nashtaha.
Yogo nashtaha
Parantapa.
parantapa. Thank you so much.
Yes. Meera? Evam parampara praptam.
एवं परं प्राप्तं
Parampara.
परम्परा
Praptam.
प्राप्तम्
Imam rajarashayo viduhu.
एमा
Imam
इमं
rajarashayo
राजर्षयो
viduhu.
विदुः
Sakaleneha mahata sa
सकालेनः
mahata yogo
योगो
nashtaha
नष्टः
parantapa.
परन्तप.
Shlok, can you recite? Shlok, are you able to recite? You're on mute. Okay, everybody else recited? Yes? Okay. So now we will end here. Everybody memorize this verse. And this summer, you guys have no excuse. Please memorize these verses if you have not. Can everybody make a promise by the end of this? I want at least 20, at the end of the summer vacation, at least 25 verses to be memorized. Can we make a try? Can we try, please? Yes? You guys have so much time on hand. Yes? Can we try to at least memorize 25 by the end of the summer vacation? Who is in with me? Gauri says yes. Jasvita says yes. Nimai says yes. Meera says yes. Ishan says yes. Narsimadev? Yes. Ashrita Shastra? Yes. Ayati? Ayati, are you on mute?
Huh?
Everybody else here said yes to memorizing 25 verses in the summer vacation. Do you say yes?
Fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And Shlok, you're on mute. So probably you can also try. Okay? All right, so we'll say our prayers. Vansha kalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Thank you, kids. We will see you next week. Hari Bol.